Today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. Do you feel like you are stuck in a dinner rut? With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients with mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip all the trips to the grocery store. Count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. You can now enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. With over 25 recipes to choose from each week, there is something for everyone to enjoy, and all recipes are designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. And this week, one of the better things that they are offering is a balsamic fig chicken. Seems like it would taste really good. Go to the link in our show notes to get $80 off, including free shipping on HelloFresh and the #1 meal kit.
Ready.
Welcome to West Virginia and Commonplace. Today I have with me some guests. These two guys don't need any introduction. I'm just going to let them introduce themselves. And the one thing that I'm going to give in a disclaimer of this right now, these guys are the Coolout Corner. State your names, please.
Yeah, it's your boy Big L, one half of the Coolout Corner podcast.
What up, y'all? It's Troy, aka Pork, the other half of the Coolout Corner podcast.
All right, we're going to do this all over again, even though this is going to be an edit. Troy, you are Pork. Troy, we don't need that, bro. We want the pork, so we're going to run through this one more time.
Hey, niggas want to know who, you'd be surprised. A lot of people will be like, I can't call you Pork. They want to call me Troy.
Yeah, what if they Muslim?
All right, so let's do this one more time. Okay. We normally don't do these introductions twice, and like I said, y'all know I run through a few edits once in a blue moon.
Fuck it, I'm Pork. We gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say Troy. I got you. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right. And see, Troy got a little emotional there. That was your first. That was your first light skin moment of tonight. Your first light skin moment of tonight.
Not light skin.
Hey, listen. Everybody has a light skin moment. Sometimes when the shower hits you the wrong way and you twist around in it.
That's nah.
Miguel, you had light skin moments too. Stop. Yes, you do, bro. The way you eat ice cream.
This nigga said the way you eat. How the fuck you eat ice cream, nigga?
How you know how to eat ice cream?
The way you eat ice cream.
My nigga got a camera in this motherfucker.
I'm fucking rolling, bro.
All right, so in these episodes, Podcast Collide, I do these things not as philanthropy or nothing like that because I'm just normal like anybody else. Just like y'all guys, we are hardworking guys. Everybody's working at different facets of the retail industry. We just found out in our pre-call earlier. And these guys was professional. Let me say this. They did a pre-call with me. We sat here, we talked about different things, talked about the Midwest and Wyoming and Montana, and certain places we ain't supposed to go.
Yeah.
True that. So
that's a very true thing.
So inside these episodes, like what I try to do is get the different approaches that you guys have to doing podcasting, because you got to think the way that I do podcasting ain't the way you do podcasting. I'm what they call a militant. I'm going to do 30 episodes this week. And then that means when January hits and season 7 comes out, I ain't doing nothing until 2024. You know, that's how I roll. And you guys have a good flair to you. You got something that caught my attention. You guys have cool ass intros. And yes, I said that corny ass line, cool ass intros.
Totally.
The intros, I'm like, damn. I'm like, they paying an extra $250 for these things. I was like, I'm gonna have to get them to just let me get a snippet of it for free. And I give them some advice to make $10, and I get that whatever you pay for it, I'm just paying $10 for what you got. And then I'll just put West Virginia and Commonplace over top of it. Now, let's get into this. What made you guys start this podcast? And let's not do this like over top of each other type shit. If you want to speak, raise your hand.
Niggas, fuck it.
He really raised his hand.
I'm
fucking with you on that one.
Honestly, I used to watch, and I still do here and there. I used to watch Joe Budden's podcast, and I was sending him like clips of what I would listen to. You know, it was like some controversial shit or some corny shit. I would send it to him, and I'd be like, "Bro, we can do this." You know what I'm saying? We've been friends since 2009, so we're past friends. We like brothers. So I was like, "Bro, we can do this shit. It's easy. We talk shit every single day. Like, this is what we do." And so I would just, constantly sometimes send him shit or send him the whole episode. I'm like, let's do this. We never got to it. And then COVID happened, and I'm still watching. I'm looking at other people's podcasts now, and I'm like, bro, if we don't do this together, I'm going to do it by myself. And here we are now, 2021, doing a podcast, and it's been fun ever since we started. That's how we got into it, right there.
Okay. Now, what about you, Big L? How'd you get into it? Because I feel like Pork put a lot of pressure on you. Like he puts you up against a wall in a meat locker.
This nigga is stupid.
Oh no, not.
And he told you do this podcast.
Nah, meat locker. No, it was more of a peer pressure. Here, take this drug. No,
was it more like put these gravy on these mashed potatoes?
No, like smoke this joint. More like that one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But no, it was because I wasn't really into like podcasts like that for real. But as I was watching, I'm like, damn, we can actually do this because most of the shit we talk about be funny as fuck and don't nobody even know what it was. So we might as well just start recording ourselves, just talk. Like we just go, like our week be like full stories. So it's been a full year, bro. I love this shit though, for real.
Okay. Now, let me ask y'all something, because this is like the serious part, because there was a TV show growing up called 2020 I used to watch, and I talk about it in every one of my episodes. They asked some serious-ass questions, so I'm going to just go ahead and get this out the way, because we're going to make this a fun podcast. Yeah. What was the first mistake you guys made inside of podcasting?
Shit, the first couple episodes.
Them motherfuckers was ass, bro.
It was a lot of dead space. Niggas didn't really know what to talk about. I'm like, bro, shit, because we were just trying too hard instead of just being ourselves. I'm like, bro, we just need to talk how we talk on the phone. Shit, just regular. That's all it is. All we need to learn on just have like better transitions on topics and shit. But once we got that down, it's like, oh yeah, we make this shit legendary. There's nothing.
Yeah. Okay. And I think another thing for us was that we love having guests. We love having everybody's opinion on things, and we definitely love to have I don't care, we can have a whole dude panel, but long we have a female on there, that's what we care about. But I think the hardest thing for us, whatever, was like we didn't have no solo episodes in that first season. Like we didn't start doing a solo until like the third season. And
the third season?
Yeah, every episode was guests. Every episode. So yeah, but now we're starting to do solos and shit, and people like that. People like it just sometimes being just us because we go and talk our shit regardless, and that's how we roll. So that's
let's take a moment, real quick moment of silence. This moment that he just spoke about was brought to you by WVN Commonplace, podcasting consultant firm, because he just said something that was really important here. He talked about the level of intimacy. Y'all built a level of intimacy right there when you started doing these solo episodes. Now let's get back to the real conversation now. That was a shameless plug that I got to do. Got to keep the lights on.
You watch Shameless?
Now, so y'all built this level of intimacy, and I keep it real with everybody. I tell you, I got to get my dimes in there. So y'all build these episodes up with you by yourself. And y'all started gaining some traction. One day I'm going to do an episode about the Civil War, not about what exactly happened in the Podcastagram championships, but y'all had traction beforehand because everybody was on y'all's top, as we say in the North, South, and the South North, because that's what West Virginia is. Like y'all gained traction because even y'all caught my eye. And like I said, I ain't nobody important, but if you catch my eye and somebody don't pass you along to me, that's crazy because I don't pay attention to nobody on Instagram because I ain't never on there. It's just automation. It's just a little business suite that does everything. It even does my stories. You'll never see me on there. But you guys like caught me, and then I, obviously y'all know who Trevor is from the pre-call. Trevor, he stays on top of everybody. He's like the Coolout corner is doing this and that, and they're good. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So I'll scoot over to the phone and I'll look, and I'm like, Coolout corner. I like them dudes. I like Porky a fucking fool. Big L, he's serious, man. I was like, he's like the world champion. I'm like, Pork is like the intercontinental champion. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on TV a little bit more than Big L, but Big L gonna have the heavyweight belt. In a group.
We really the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this then. So who's Jeff?
Jeff was the more wild type. I'll probably be Jeff
because he was the world champion. So you just played your homie right there because he was the world champion. Matt Hardy ain't got belts like that.
Matt Hardy was still dope though.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fucking with them. Ain't nobody fucking with the Hardy brothers, so it don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. We gonna put it right there, nigga, belt or no belt. Ain't nobody fucking with us, nigga.
Unless you born in the 70s, you talking about the Road Warriors. And don't nobody watching them, bro.
Hey, listen, I was gonna say like Edge and Christian because they was better than the Hardy Boys and me.
Nope.
Edge was better by itself, but Christian was just that extra nigga. We ain't like that.
That's funny because I forgot all about Christian.
Exactly. See what I'm talking about?
Hey, Christian be doing his thing though, but he was my dude. But anyway, back to these podcast topics real quick. All right, so that was y'all's first little mess up there. What has been your biggest disappointment in podcasting? The reason we do these negative questions first is because it's a lot of stuff that happens. I'll tell you my biggest disappointment real quick so that y'all can think about this. I always like to take a little bit of the show and focus it on me. So like my biggest disappointment is like at first the reciprocation of the support you give people. That kind of jacked me up because I was kind of like, I'm supporting these people, not on the little posts I do, but I'm talking about like my internal circle of I had 10 podcasts that I was getting down with, right? And then I come back to think about it, I'm doing all this support, I'm doing all this extra stuff because my old lady bought me the Canva Pro so I can do extra shit. And these motherfuckers ain't showing me no love. Like, you ain't got to put me up on your post, but man, at least like my motherfucking post.
We talk about this all the time.
Yep.
You get more love from strangers than people in your circle, bro.
Yeah.
And
that's a big fact.
Because they see you actually found something that's dope and they don't really want to support you all the way, but they'll support you like over there or something.
But don't let you get big though, because then, oh yeah. Nigga, I didn't see you share one post.
Yeah, you get big. Pork, Pork, that's big bro. Big hell, that's big bro. Yeah. Twin. No, ain't no twin, nigga.
Right, and it'd be some craziness because, like, I'll say this, and I ain't gonna say this podcast name. It's a podcast right now that I show a certain respect to than other podcasts. And this group of people, they don't show no love to nobody. So I was like, you know what? Someone told me that I got a little influence with that little list I do, but I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna omit them this one time. And then I seen as I omitted them, and this is some behind the scenes shit that I'm putting out here in the open without no names. As soon as they, let me get that extra tone. Dun, dun, dun. After I did this, these motherfuckers is in my DM crazy. Like, why ain't I on the list? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, whoa, chill, homie. It's just a list. I ain't nobody famous. I ain't nobody popular. It's just a fucking list. And like, if you pay attention to the shout outs, like what I did with this, because I wanted to treat everybody in an equal space, but just put a little distance between some, because some podcasts wasn't as good. And I'm gonna be honest about that. It wasn't about where your post was. It was that you was getting acknowledged. Like you guys, if y'all didn't pay attention, because I know y'all didn't, not in every way, but I put y'all guys in my story. My story gets more likes and views than my freaking post. And that's crazy because some people it's vice versa. Don't nobody be in their story. So y'all guys, got it right there. Then it was another group, and I'm not name dropping everybody. It was another group that I put them on the little post. Them posts don't go nowhere. That's just podcasters liking podcasters. My listeners are in my stories. My listeners are on that Tumble thing when I talk about your podcast, or on LinkedIn where you don't see things. But anyway, getting back to everything. So, what has been like the biggest disappointment?
You actually took mine. I ain't gonna lie, because when I was telling like certain people in my circle about, we got this podcast. Everybody hype, yeah, bro. Damn, I think that's genius, bro. I'm gonna support you 100%. I think they probably supported the first couple episodes, and after that, I ain't heard from them since. It's kind of fucked up, but
I think that's everybody's disappointment. Honestly,
we done met people. We done met people in different countries now, all down south, Cali. They show way more love. Like I talk to these people almost every day, or every few days, or whatever.
Right,
like we actually homies.
And I say this in California, they gave me strange love because I look a little Arabic and Mexican at the same time, but they in San Jose they love me. West Virginia, to be honest, and I'm putting this out here in the air, they could give a goddamn about me.
Yeah,
I get love in my cities, but the whole state, no. Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Detroit, and the other parts of the real Midwest. That was a jab. Y'all ain't even catch that. But anyway.
We ain't worried about it.
Hey.
Shit, it is what it is, dog.
Yeah, they mad because our rent cheaper.
I know my rent's cheap. Rent's cheaper where I live, bro. We on mountains and cold, bro. If you walk the wrong way, throw a piece of any type of like lighter fluid or something out, man, you gonna start a fire and have a campground.
Damn,
think
you out there with Bigfoot and shit,
right?
Bro,
For real.
Listen, I'm out here where the hills have eyes, and you gotta think West Virginia is wrong turn, bro.
This nigga got a mountain lion as a pet.
Yeah, not wrong turn. Yeah, I can't fuck no West Virginia, big dog.
Yeah, you come out here the wrong way, you know they got tranquilizers and shit.
I go to Virginia Beach. I'm coming out right back to Kansas.
Yeah, listen, if you go to Virginia Beach, you gotta come through here though. That's the thing.
That's okay. I'll come through.
How about I slide through, but you can meet me at the Virginia
Beach. Now let's get on to some better topics. Y'all guys got like a crazy following. How does it feel like when you like catch wind of this, like somebody in Ghana or somebody in Beijing or wherever they follow y'all's podcast? Like when one of these people, like when you see in your analytics, because I know y'all look at them, because Big L like, yeah, look at the analytics. I got to make sure we got listeners every week, right? Because that's what I do.
Bro, look at them more than I do though.
Pork, you look at him more? Or Troy?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Troy. Let's be politically correct because we might have some other listening.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's nice. Go ahead.
Yo, it's nice. Oh no, you got the floor. It's nice. Keep going.
I'm about to say it's nice to be like, damn, somebody in another country is listening to us. You ain't even gotta fucking do that, but you listening to what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? I think like that's dope as hell. And I look at some people, and I don't even try to. I'm not a flexing type nigga, and I don't do that, and I will never do that. But I look at local artists, like music artists, who've been doing what they've been doing for so long, and we came along, and I've reached out to a few. I'm like, bro, podcasts now is starting to be a big thing. You know, at first it wasn't, but now it is. And I'm like, won't you come on a podcast? You know, we got some people from different countries with exposure where we can, you know, get you out here. And they like, no, we gonna work, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. I ain't never heard from them. So they not, you know, they don't care about that, but I care about the exposure. I'm happy that we got people who listen to us in Ireland and China. Shit like that shit makes me feel like we doing a job.
Our hoodie in Ireland.
Yeah.
You know and that's crazy. Feel good. And let's talk about that merchandise real quick though. The merchandise, y'all's merchandise be everywhere. Isn't it in Baltimore?
I think it made its way up to Connecticut too.
What?
Yeah. What? Connecticut, Ireland. I was trying to help this one lady out in Paris. She wanted a hoodie so bad, and I'm like, yo, we would help you get a hoodie in Paris. But she didn't want, like, I guess she didn't want us to pay for the hoodie for her. Like, she's like, it's okay because it's just too much. I'm like, man, we are the creators of the hoodie. We can get you a hoodie with no problem. But she still supports us like heavy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing.
French.
And see, that's the thing. Like, we don't talk about in the podcast thing. It's kind of crazy, like, because y'all move merchandise. Like, I seen a lady. I forgot the name of her podcast. Blonde hair lady. What's the blonde hair lady?
Adrian.
Yeah,
Life Craven.
Ooh, yeah. I can't get in trouble. Yeah, can't get in trouble because you know my old lady. She be listening. She a co-host. So I ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah, we don't want you sleeping on the couch, bro.
Right, or just living in the hotel.
There you go.
But the thing is, I seen her with it on, and I'm like, she in Baltimore. I mean, even though we not in the same circles or nothing, I just seen it.
Yeah.
And I was like, And I was like, eye candy on the side too. So you got like two, and no disrespect, ma'am, because I don't want you to come see me later or nothing. But you got all that going on right there. So like that's crazy on the merchandise pool. So how did y'all come up with the merchandise? And the reason and the way I want y'all to answer this is in a good way. Don't tell me, oh, we just sat around and we looked at the joint and we screen printed this or that. Nah, y'all put thought behind your process. So please tell me exactly. And yes, I'm forcing the question. Look. I think, well, hold on for a second. Big L, y'all ain't seen the video, but Big L, he's calm. But Pork, he's like, dang, he's like, this dude's a little assertive. I don't know if I want to answer the question or not.
Because
I'm hella cool.
I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Pork,
Troy Pork.
Yeah. both handy. He both handy.
Exactly.
Pork is like I gotta give him all the credit. I can't take none of that credit, bro. He's the one that actually do all the networking and all that. So when it came to the merchandise, he'll FaceTime me. Yeah, a little tear. He'll FaceTime me, right? And he started the process of like, bro, what should we put on there? This is our main logo right here, the street sign. That was our very first logo.
Right.
And he would just show me what should we put on t-shirts, what people want to see, crop tops. We got a lot of female merch too, because a lot of females fuck with our shit.
Right.
And they actually be buying the crop tops. I got a few homegirls here that bought crop tops, coffee mugs, just hats, simple shit. But they support it though.
Yeah. The funny thing is, go ahead. The funny thing is, we didn't want to do merchandise. We didn't care about it. All we cared about was the podcast. We just wanted our voice to be heard. That's all we cared about. Everybody like, y'all need to have merchandise. Y'all need to have merchandise. And a real nigga, I asked, are y'all gonna buy this shit? Because I'm not finna make this and y'all not buy it. And you know what I'm saying? And so, no, we got it. So a few lied. I still ain't seen their name pull. But once again, that's people who we know. But everybody else who we don't know has showed love and bought this shit. And I ask people, like, what do y'all want? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I can get, I'm gonna try to design it. And like females, they want to like crop tops, heavy, you know what I'm saying? So we did the crop tops, and I'm asking people, what do you want to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be the one to design everything and not have the supporters have any, not have no type of intake on nothing. So I'm gonna ask, like, what would you like? Do you want your fucking name on there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you wanted that good input.
Matter. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want that from. I don't want to just be like, okay, I'm gonna make this shirt. Y'all just got to deal with it. I don't want to do that because that's not who we are.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
to be a part of it too.
So do y'all have a distributor, or do you actually make the shirts? Are you out there on the Cricut screen printing?
I wish I did do all that shit, but no, we work through Printful.
Okay, let's give them a shout out real quick.
Yeah, you got to give out to Printful.
Yeah,
man,
Printful. Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to them. But you know what I'm saying? And they help do a lot. Shit, we just design it, put the shit on there, slap it on there, sell that price, and I made the website, and the rest is history, man.
They ship out the legal dope. That's it.
Yep.
And see, I appreciate that because listen, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Me and the old lady on Saturday nights, we in there. We got 3 Cricut makers in our coffee press. We making cups. We doing all this hard work. Some of it I get away from promotion. The shirts fly. I tell anybody this, and this is one thing that I want y'all to take from this podcast, all podcasters. If you do your merchandise like they did it, man, that's the best way to do it. So if you need to contact either one of them, they will both be giving away their social media information. So you can contact them about them ideas and different things like that later on at the end of this episode. But anyway, yeah, I'll be out there doing some hard stuff, some little tiny ass keychains and shit with the little UR code. I'm slapping up UR codes everywhere, every city, every town, underwater and shit. I'm doing, and I can't even swim.
Damn, Aquaman.
Got Trevor in the water. Trevor gonna make everything happen.
Man, you need to give Trevor
shout out to Trevor.
Shout out to Trevor.
Shout out to Trevor. You better find that part. Shout out to him, shit.
You got him working like Farnsworth Bentley. Remember him?
With the umbrella.
He did everything for Puffy. You got him working like Farnsworth Bentley.
Right.
That nigga raised.
And that's one topic that we need to dive into real quick. Puff Daddy.
Uh-oh.
Now, y'all guys, this is something I want to talk to y'all about because a lot of people compare me to Puff Daddy for some reason because they say behind the scenes on certain things, I'm a tyrant. They like, you go mess with him, man, you selling your soul. He part of the Illuminati.
Oh, shit.
You're going to disappear after 62 podcasts. Damn. They be like, if you fall out of favor, you're going to change religions. You're going to go to a country and become a senator like Sean because, Sean in the Congress. I was listening to one of y'all's episodes. I did want to hype y'all up on that. Sean is in actual Congress. Like,
I used to listen to him heavy. He took his whole life around.
So I did want to say that I did appreciate y'all's bit about Puff Daddy because people always like they be like, man, you Puff Daddy, bro. Like you cool and all, but we got to be careful around you because sometimes you got some horns or something about you. Like, nah, I just expect a certain level of professionalism all the time, even when we playing games and being funny. Now, anyway, 56 episodes in, cool ass intros. Love Never Sleeps. Let's talk about this episode. Part-time strippers smell like tires. Now understand, journalistic integrity here. I do go, and we did talk about behind the scenes that there is somebody that does a little research on me, but I actually listen to this in my little tiny notebook. I'll show y'all because I put podcast guests on there like that. Or this is podcast I like. So I got notes in here on y'all.
Oh, that's hard.
That's funny. Okay, first, before we even get with the
I forgot all about that like stripper shit, bro. I forgot about that.
Love Never Sleeps really was supposed to be Hoes Never Sleep. Yeah, but we had to edit that out, so we had to put Love instead. Yeah,
we want no problems.
Part-time strippers smell like tires. Where does that come from?
That's some shit I would say. Did I say that, bro?
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh yeah. I'm random as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
He just threw that shit out there.
I threw it out there. It was the time we went to Dallas and the little stripper, I don't know, she had her pussy right there and it just smelled weird. You know, tire got that weird smell.
Yeah, like that weird rubber. Like, are you talking like the brand new tire?
Weird rubber. Yeah. Like it smells like it's trying to stay fresh, but it's weird.
Yeah, it's performance. Yeah. Performance. It's got performance to it.
Yeah, like she did a double that night.
Right. So I can get that one. Yeah. Then y'all have different things that go on inside your podcast. I like that y'all have subgenres. And when I say this, y'all like, what is he talking about? These subgenres.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Sundress Sundays. Listen. All the sexual innuendo that you can think of. Let's talk about that real quick. Tell me about these segments that y'all guys do.
Oh man. Well, go ahead, L. Go ahead.
And remember, I'm Tavis Smiley on this thing, bro. I'm Tavis Smiley, so you know I'm gonna ask a professional.
Yeah. Well, you gotta talk good with a suit on. Go ahead, cuz.
What did we do first? Did we do sundresses first or the Titty Tuesday first?
Sundress came first.
Was it? Okay. Well, shit, you know, everybody love a good sundress. You know what I'm saying? And it was sundress season. So I'm like, yo. No, actually, it was Titty Tuesday first. And we're gonna shout out Christy and Simone over at the Ladies Later podcast for this. Because everybody knows the Coolout Corner love titties. We salute them. All titties matter. All titties matter. And she was like, y'all need to do a Titty Tuesday appreciation. I'm like, first of all, that ain't gonna work because motherfuckers ain't gonna do it. I said the only way we're gonna do that is if y'all do it first. Like when we do it, y'all be the first two to take the picture and then we'll start it up. And they was game and we did it and it took off like heavy. Like, I mean, we gained a lot of followers. And like the followers like was mainly more interested in looking at the pictures than taking the pictures. We loved it. It is what it is. Yeah. But we started doing that. And then, you know, I think we did it like 3 weeks in a row.
You got some real titty pictures too.
Yeah. Constantly was getting love. And so I was like, you know, I don't want nobody to think like, oh, these niggas is all they want to do is see titties. Which we do, but we had to switch it up and like, yo, let's do some sundress. It's sundress season now, so let's do a sundress one
because it shows off that bump.
Exactly,
or the dump truck, whatever you call it. Yeah, sometimes it's the dump truck. Like
so,
sometimes it's a wagon too.
Yeah,
it's a heavy wagon.
It's a heavy wagon.
Like, yo, we're like, let's do it like this, and so we did that and. It took off, and then we did I think the last one we did was the natural face challenge. You know, people without makeup. You know what I'm saying? We like to
I like that.
The natural faces. You know what I'm saying? No makeup.
Y'all did the PG-13 ones. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, you got to. You know, you gotta. You can't do everything can't be X-rated all the time.
Even though I wish it was, but
right, you know.
And see,
I'm ready to do a Titty Tuesday again.
And see, let me tell y'all something here, and let me give y'all a quick testimony. Y'all guys, that's marketing genius. That was a way to take y'all's brand, tie it into something, and then push it out there to the masses. So kudos on that. I don't even care if y'all don't think it was marketing genius, but it was.
I didn't think of it like that, but I barely graduated high school, but that's dope though.
Right. I mean, you know what a CTO is and a CEO and a CFO are, right?
Yeah.
Now? How long you know that?
I don't know what the CTO one is.
I don't know the CTO. I don't know. I know CFO, COO, and ABC.
DES.
I was just wondering, bro. I just made up the CTO. It ain't real.
Yeah, I'm about to
I
say,
made it sound authentic though, didn't I?
Yeah, I ain't never heard that. Like, I heard the CBS, nigga, NBC.
Hey, and so look, this is a fun thing on these podcasts, like, and this is a crazy thing. So like, this is a question I ain't never asked anybody, but let me get y'all's true opinion, and don't hold back. I ain't like I'm gonna have send some hitters.
I'm scared.
Hey, no, it ain't like I'm gonna send any hitters after y'all or anything like that. But
hold that real fast. Hold that part, okay? Actually, I just looked up CTO. Chief Technology Officer.
Wow,
it's a real thing. Okay, go ahead. Go back to your shit. Yeah,
my name is CTO. Sparrow, real CTO. Man, you get it right.
All right, so now we know CTO. I listened to one of y'all's episodes and y'all was talking about CEOs and other stuff like that, and I was like, you didn't know what a CEO was? I was like, it's all good. You were still in your 20s then, so it's acceptable. No, but anyway, so look, this is something like I usually do off the air, but I'm gonna do it with y'all because I've had a good time with y'all tonight. What was y'all's first impression when I came to y'all to do a podcast collide? Because you got to understand, I'm from the suburban area of these podcasts. We do different type of podcasts. I'm like a journalist, like I'm a talk show host basically. And y'all guys, like y'all are comedy. Yeah, y'all like serious. So what did y'all think? Y'all like
about Montel.
Like so be honest, I ain't gonna come get send the hitters after y'all. Did y'all like, man, this is gonna be a cornball show? What'd y'all feel like?
I was cool. I you know what I'm saying, I listened to the a couple episodes that you've done, and I told Elle, I said, the only thing I was like, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Cause I seen some of the episodes were like, 20 minutes or 15 minutes. I didn't have no problem with it. I'm always here for giving somebody a chance. I don't give a fuck who you are. If it's boring, the Coolout Corner is going to liven that bitch up regardless. I don't give a fuck where we at, live. What podcast we on. It's going to be live.
For free.
I didn't have I didn't have no problem with it. I was like, shit, it's cool.
What about you, Big L? Pressure cooker's on right now.
Pressure cooker's on?
Because you don't be listening to no podcasts. What'd you think?
I listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm real picky. I listen to certain people because my attention span is so small, bro. Like the first 5 minutes, if I don't I'm not gonna listen.
Right. So was you scared or something? Was you like, why is he going to do a podcast with us?
No. Actually, when he told me about you, I don't think I've heard of you.
Oh snap!
No.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, where you at again? You in Kansas City?
I'm on the Kansas side. Don't tell nobody.
Okay, you on the Kansas side, are you? Yeah. No, I got affiliates in Walmart, and I got some dudes. All right, let me see where they at.
Don't tell me that. I stole from Walmart when I was a kid.
Look, hold on. We don't tell all kind of detail. What is it? I got some people at Nabisco too. And they don't do too well with Kellogg. Yeah, Nabisco don't do too well with Kellogg.
Yeah, they acting
like no. Nabisco make rich and shit though, right?
I couldn't make a call to General Mills. General Mills got them hitters.
General Mills got them hitters. Okay. Yeah. You got assassins up there in the corporation. You got to relax.
All right. So, highlighting shows. I want you guys to give me, and Big L, get your second device out because you're going to need to do this real quick. I need to know your top 5 shows that you guys have produced and put out here. I'm going to give you this. For the masses, from Trevor's list, Love Never Sleeps, Sundress Sunday, Friends or Business, Before You Cheat, Hear This, Toxic Love, Is It Worth? And Trevor is a great listener because he'll listen through anything. I'm only going to listen to 5 podcasts of your episode if I'm going down the road. But because I can't just, I'm like you, Big Al. I just can't sit somewhere and just mellow out.
Going down the road is perfect for it, though, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm driving 8 hours. What am I going to listen to? My playlist is only 4 hours.
Oh, yeah. Right. I got to see my playlist. My shit's 3 weeks. I got you.
All right, definitely send that to me. And only send that over if it's on an Apple device because, we don't do Android out here.
We don't do Android? These messages are blue, big dog.
Yeah. Apple gang, baby.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Y'all had a comment not too long. Well, it was quite a bit ago. I commented on. if you're not with the Apple, then it ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, that Android is. We be trying to be cool with the Android people, but every time they get in on the Anchor, when we used to do Anchor and shit, it never lasts.
And that shit does that robot. It does the Roger and Zap. It's like,
they enter the Matrix, all that shit. I'm like, this why we got iPhone.
And that's why we keep that shit, because it's funny also.
Yeah, it's funny.
Right. So now, let's get these top 5 episodes out the way. I'm going to put a little filler in here real quick so y'all can get that gathered up. Big L, get your second device so you can get there. You stumbling around. You can't flip around.
I don't got no second device. I got one device, big dog.
You going these episodes.
Yeah, I ain't rich like that just yet.
Bruh, I'm going to need you to get your second device.
I'm about to buy me a MacBook pretty soon, though.
All right, let me know, because we'll talk about it later anyway. Yeah. So now in these episodes that Trevor likes and I like, I sat here listening to these, and y'all have to forgive me. This past Sunday, like I told you about my little adventure from West Virginia to New Jersey, so I had time. I stop at gas stations, stop at the rest area, because I'm one of these, I'm like a savage. Like I can go buy my food somewhere and sit at a rest area and eat for like an hour or 30 minutes or so. But I'll let the podcast roll through and I'm listening to it. I'm like, this is flame, because I'm old school. I'm 36, so I'm gonna take old things from 2012 and use them now. So I'm listening and I'm hearing like gems, like I said, that part-time stripper from Love Never Sleeps. I heard that, and then I heard a reference in one of the episodes about the Puff Daddy thing, where one of y'all can't be on Bad Boy. And I got to thinking about that. And I was like, man, these dudes really do got some gems inside these episodes. I said, I wonder if they ever archive or look at their stuff. And then I put my drink down and I realized, I was like, man, they probably don't even listen to the episodes after they record them.
Actually, sometimes I do.
You do?
Depending on what it is.
Yeah, most times I do.
I actually I went back, I think maybe a couple weeks ago, and I went back and listened to our first episode. And what's funny is a lot of people like that episode. And I think they like it because of, I know my date experience was fucking horrible. At 18, I went to Toys R Us for a date. And motherfuckers like it. So I went back and listened. I was like, yo, our transitions to different topics was horrible. I go back and critique myself. You know what I'm saying? But after that third episode we did, we have just been amazing ever since.
The Into the Woo part 2, probably one of my favorite ones too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I got my 5.
Big L, you only got one, bro.
Oh, yeah, I got him. You ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Oh, okay. Into the Woo part 2 was one of my favorite ones. What I did with 2 of my closest friends. That was like right at the part where we started getting.
Today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. Do you feel like you are stuck in a dinner rut? With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients with mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip all the trips to the grocery store. Count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. You can now enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. With over 25 recipes to choose from each week, there is something for everyone to enjoy, and all recipes are designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. And this week, one of the better things that they are offering is a balsamic fig chicken. Seems like it would taste really good. Go to the link in our show notes to get $80 off, including free shipping on HelloFresh and the #1 meal kit.
More professional and more used to the transitions and more relaxed. We wasn't too, too tight about the whole podcast thing. So that one was very funny. That was season 1, episode 5. I think it was. My second one is girls getting in free before 11. We did with these 2 chicks from Florida. I still like one of them, even though we don't really rock, but one of them still bad. I'll still smash her. I don't know if I can say it on here.
Yeah, shout out to you, girl.
Oh, okay. Shout out to you, baby girl. But she was talking that real pipe shit. She like fat niggas. We talked about all that on there. That one right there was definitely a vibe. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Humbleability was probably one of my favorite ones because I made the word. And
break it down to him.
Humblability is the defined act or manner in which a person is to be humble. Let me say that again because I don't like that face. Humblability is a defined act or manner in which a person is to be humble.
Okay. All right, hold on. Now, my English is very clear and concise. Vernacular is very high. So what you basically just said was humble, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Basically.
Yeah. It just has to use like a Webster dictionary type, like because they always talk about defined act, man, and all that bullshit. So I just put that in there with it.
I mean, that's something new. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna get on the intercom and be like, "Y'all better have humblability tonight."
Yeah, use that. They're gonna look at you like,
"What the fuck?" Got to.
Yeah, but don't take chips out of Subway at night. Don't take chips out of Subway. Something crazy like that.
I'm suing.
Yeah, because niggas be like, "Oh, this nigga just made up humblability." No, Big L made humblability. That's mine. And
was that your 5?
It's my 5.
Was that your 5? Okay. Yeah. My 5 is do you love me or do you love me? Which we just did yesterday.
I love that one too. Yeah, I love that one.
Because we talked heavy about depression and stuff on there. We got a little serious with that. My second one is Midwest All-Stars because we had comedian Barry Brewer Jr. on there.
Okay.
And if y'all don't know who that is, he was on the TV show Todd Perry Bros on BET Plus, a few other shit. Unpredictable. I like that because we rocked with some girls, Unpredictable Times.
Yeah.
And that episode, when we was on a radio station, that episode right there almost got us kicked off of that radio station because it was so raunchy. Yeah. As a lot of mothers say. Yeah. So it was very amazing. Premium channels, basic pussy. There you go. The name by
explain itself. Explain itself.
By itself. And then my last one, because 56 we got a lot, but me, I like Bullets Have No Name, MILF Edition. And that's when we first met Ladies Lair podcast. And it was on and popping ever since. That's my 5.
Let's give them a quick shout out. Ladies Lair, they hype. Like, they content and they lives is just out there.
Their lives is wild.
They'll drink any nigga under the table and I'll stand on them.
That's a fucking fact.
I want to see him with a funnel one day, just taking.
They be taking like 10, 11 shots. Yeah, I would have died after that 7th shot, boy.
Yeah. Moving around. Now, what advice would y'all give to? Now, what advice? Because we're going back to these podcast questions because I flip it around so that it makes for a good episode. What advice would y'all give to podcasters that are starting out?
Man, just be original.
Yes,
be original. Because I know everybody don't want to have a funny podcast. Some people actually just want to have podcasts based on political reviews, religious reviews, whatever. Just be original in all your content. Be you.
And be out there. Don't be shy if you're trying to get followers. You cannot be scared to get on camera. You got to interact with people so they can follow you. You got to be consistent, like heavy. You can't just go and make one episode and then duck off for like a month or 2, then come back and think you finna have the same followers because you're not. I hate to say it like that, but it's real shit. If you're going to do that, let them know in your episodes in the beginning, like, hey, this is a bi-weekly episode or a podcast, a monthly podcast, just so people can remember this. And if you're going to do that, make sure you're staying consistent on social media, telling people, I'm still here, post questions, do some lives, do stuff like that. Just have fun with it. But this is your baby. Treat it like your baby. You know what I'm saying? You have to, or otherwise it ain't going to go nowhere. It ain't going to succeed. It ain't going to grow.
So truly that consistency.
That's my advice with it.
Okay. Because consistency is what truly builds it up. Now
you have to have that.
Now let's go through this 56 episodes. If you could go back in time to any episode, would you, either one of y'all, do an episode different?
Absolutely. Season 3, the episode when the guest didn't want to be on camera.
Yes.
I told him like I ain't gonna lie to you, but
that
I don't
was
think
a
you're
major
supposed
one.
to have one. But
yeah, but you know, I did anyway. But everybody was asking.
Hold on. That cookie though.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, edible. Ooh.
Man, don't show me no shit like that, man. Damn, that shit look good. And it's Tall House. You know they mean business. You know they mean business when it's from Tall House.
That's premium cookie dough right there, my nigga.
Premium cookie dough, man.
Oh, man,
you can't get salmonella for that one. That's real life. That's real shit.
Now I think honestly, I think I probably would do that same one just for that reason. And I think it's really just that one because everything else, you know what I'm saying, it got us to where we at right now. So I don't have an issue with none of the other episodes except for that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess she didn't want to be on camera or something. But I mean, even though we be joking with our podcast, we still take this shit serious. If you don't want to pod, just tell us. We ain't gonna be mad at it. It is what it is.
At all.
Don't get on there and start bullshitting. Because bro, he cut the episode short. I'm like, damn. But I didn't really realize. I'm all like, the way. He cut that motherfucker short.
Yeah, I did. We give you a whole action-packed hour, and I think that one was like 35, 40 minutes.
And see that right there, when y'all do it like that, that's the actual natural podcast time. Because an actual podcast, they say to keep listeners in, is anywhere between 38 minutes and 42 minutes. But like I said, I gave y'all a technical breakdown in the pre-call of what y'all do. So you know, it's amazing what y'all guys do. Now, comes a segment in this show where I do a testimony, and this is something like give y'all a big ups, you know, about what you do. So here it goes for your testimony. The Coolout Corner. Y'all guys are the Coolout Corner. Nobody's gonna be able to duplicate, replicate, or do anything like you guys do. The thing that you do here, you know, dealing with all sorts of topics, humor, society, life, different things that go on like that. It's hard to do that and to market it because some people get stuck in a niche. They get stuck in this. We're going to be comedians, and that's all we can do. Look at Kevin Hart; he's getting serious these days. So, that's he is getting serious these days for real. You know?
No, he gets serious. I just don't like him.
Right, I don't like him.
Fatherhood was a great movie. I ain't going to front. If you got kids, that shit will hit you hard, bro. But continue.
Yeah. So either way, so I want to thank y'all guys for that. Another thing, being the pillars of the community, y'all support other podcasts. Y'all go a step above and beyond to help other podcasts here and there on your likes and different things there. I appreciate that about both of y'all, or at least about you, Pork. I don't know about you, Big L. Big L,
I show love.
Sometimes,
show love. Yeah, sometimes I show love.
You know, I'm gonna check you on that, but and everybody, this is all in fun and joke. Big L's like, man, really on the low, this dude got a camera on me or something.
Nah, yeah, you good. I mean, my problem is I'm really not no social media freak, and I need to get out of that comfort zone because we need this social media shit to get out of there. You know, get our shit out there, and I don't really be on there like that though. Like bro, be on there heavy. But
all right, listen, let me give you this thing. We're gonna do a quick little consulting thing real fast. This is what I tell everybody. How many hours you work in a day?
I work like 12, 13.
I work like 12, sometimes 16, which I'm doing tomorrow.
Inside one of those days, right? You got 15 minutes that you have to yourself, right? In any day in life, you got 15 minutes. You can break it up into 5-minute intervals, whatever you want to do, 3 minutes times 5. Or I mean 3 minutes, 3 minutes times 5. I did mean that. In that 15 minutes, that's the time that you can take and do social media or do anything you got to do. Because understand this, you take a 15-minute break. Like I used to take them back when I worked in the steel factory. The 15-minute break.
I was in the steel factory. You know that motherfucker hot.
Yeah, so you know,
no air.
And you know, I couldn't keep my cell phone on me, or that shit might melt on my leg. So that's real. So anyway, so that 15 minutes, right? I would do any type of social media I had to do, and I only had that 15 minutes. The rest of the time, I lived my best life. I turned off my notifications on everything, and even to this day, I don't have notifications on for Instagram or anything. When I check it on my own time. So, Big L, this consultation moment that was brought to you by West Virginia Commonplace, I'm telling you that you can take 15 minutes.
Good one.
I'll be on social media, but it's for other reasons.
Listen, you're on TikTok and you swiping them pictures up, and on Tinder swiping left and right.
No, I'll do Tinder. TikTok, yeah. Bro, put me on TikTok and I can't get off that motherfucker.
Right, because I know, because it'd be like, right.
That motherfucker be moving.
Yeah. I take 5 minutes. I take 5 minutes for it every day. So the other 10 minutes,
I take 2 hours. It's a lot of ass on TikTok, bro. It's a lot of ass on TikTok, boy.
That's a fact.
That should be keeping me sane, though. I love women, bro. I love women. I love beer.
But listen, you're taking this consult the wrong way. You do have 15 minutes every day that you can spare, but you choose to watch TikTok. Yeah. So out of that 2 hours you spend on TikTok, so that means you ain't doing your job at some point. Don't hit
loud,
that
boy. HR around here. You
loud. Anyway, so you can take 15 minutes and do that. But anyway, on the other thing, so you guys are moving the culture. Even if it's a small or big stone, you're still moving it. That's one thing y'all should be really grateful for, because not everybody has a voice and not everybody has a reason. Some people have voices but don't have reason, but y'all got reason. Okay, so take that, put that inside of a little book or something and keep it in your pocket, because Big L, you're gonna need to remember that one, because that's the gem in this episode that I'm giving you. Okay.
All right, I got you.
All right, now over to you real quick, Pork. The comic relief sometimes, even though Big L's starting to become a little bit more comic relief. You comic relief of your show. That's a hard task, to be serious and be funny at the same time. Because see, Big L's got this kind of like medium to him. He's like, I'm gonna be funny sometime, but then I'm gonna be halfway serious sometime. But it's always, you even stole my song, the Sherelle, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's classic. That's
a classic, nigga.
Yeah, but you stole it from me.
You stole it from her. Shit, you want right.
But no, because see, the thing is like, I was going to jump on you about it. I was like, I really need y'all to do this. I need y'all to do an episode about Saturday Love, because that one song right there, this is how my life runs. Because I'm in the streets working and shit. I only got Saturday to love her, and the other day of the week is anybody else's business. But Saturday, so I do need y'all to do a Saturday Love episode, because that's how it is for y'all too. Y'all working men, you only got Saturday free, right?
No, he don't. I do.
Right. So see, you a Saturday lover. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but Saturday, yeah. So I need that episode out of y'all guys.
We got you. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, and I might even sponsor that episode. We'll talk about that later on down the road. But anyway, so here's the thing. See, y'all guys are a great duo. It is hard to have duos that last. Sometimes they break up over stuff, or they start man crushing, and he didn't make time for you, or you don't make time for him, but y'all make time for each other whenever you can. And Big L texts you on his lunch breaks, so it works out really good.
That's my brother, man.
Big L, stop acting like you don't text him. I see the waves on top and everything. When you take the dude back off, he's like, I got it right now.
That nigga is extra, bro.
The nigga with the good hair. Yeah, I know who the other funny nigga? The nigga with the good hair. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's my bro. It's always, we ain't gonna never argue over. We ain't. Nah, this boy band gonna last forever.
Right. Even though you said you was Jeff Hardy and he's Matt Hardy.
They still around though.
But it was a little disrespect, because Jeff Hardy be getting the world titles everywhere he goes.
That nigga won that shit one time.
Are you sure about that? Hey, listen,
ain't nobody fucking with us.
Huh?
Okay, how about Dudley Boys? Dudley Boys was equal, bro.
Because Bob Ray later got the world title.
I ain't watch wrestling. If we're on the Rock and Stone Cold, I ain't give a damn. And them niggas 60 will not rock about B50, bro.
Nigga, we can be Kane and Undertaker, nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with us. It is right, because both of them and I said it, nigga.
Kane and Undertaker. I feel
they hard, brothers of destruction.
Yeah, so listen, I take it.
Behind everybody is somebody that helps you along the way. Y'all two have had somebody in your ear, somebody to keep you courageous and keep going on through this podcasting jungle. Because the things that we don't talk about here is it's a lot of pressure in this thing. Because one episode can get you canceled, or you can flop. You could make a dud one day. So can y'all give a shout out real quick to the people that is behind y'all, that support y'all?
Shit, I mean, it's close. It's certain close family members. Even though she ain't here, but in spirit, my mama, she, regardless of whatever,
she's watching and she's
always,
helping.
Yes, all the fucking time. My lady, You know what I'm saying? Shit. Him, L. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. We bounce back off of each other, man. That's we the reason why this motherfucker going, because it's us to do this podcast.
But how come he don't get the same respect from you about that text at lunchtime? You don't text him on your lunch break.
That nigga send me TikToks. That's why I don't get my work done now.
Yeah. It's love. It's a love thing, man.
You know what I like. You know what I like to see.
Right.
And send it to me.
Is he can have his phone out on break time and work time. I can't. My shit in my locker. So the nigga gets some shit on my lunchtime or when I get off. I got the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So there we go.
All right, so you still give him quality time. So you give him enough attention to keep him happy.
This nigga right here, bro.
And I need to speak to your supervisor, man. I need to speak to your supervisor.
Hey, listen, I'm just asking the questions because, like I said, it's tough topics, and I told y'all before y'all got on here, you know.
I know you good.
Yeah, they intense. So as long as you get the attention you need from him, the TikToks and everything, you all right for the day?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, that's all I was wondering.
I need my daily booty videos a day, and I'm made it through.
Right, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Now here's the last question for you guys. And this question wraps up everything that we talked about. And I want to tell y'all guys once again, thank you guys for being on West Virginia Commonplace Presents Podcast Collide, or podcasts come together. Look, I ain't even got my thing ready right. Podcasts come together to make a crazy episode, which we have done here. Because normally, I'll be honest with y'all, this is outside of my format. I normally ain't this live. I'm really straight. I'm square about most of mine because not everybody's gonna be as hilarious as y'all guys. So I want to thank y'all for that. Y'all done took out a new genre for me on this episode. I might actually have to throw this in my controversy sales episodes.
Shit!
I'm seriously thinking about that because I'm like, man, some of these content right here, I got to make sure this one come out at Saturday at 12 a.m. So everybody jumps on it. So y'all guys may move in controversy sales. So if it does, I'll add in some plugs on that one because this one was a pretty good episode.
Yes, sir.
So here's the last question. 2020 question here, and this is all seriousness. The podcast keeps going on. 56 episodes. You're going to do another 56 or 70 plus episodes. What is going to be the spinoff? Because you're doing this, but everybody has a spinoff. I got 7 series inside my podcast. I only do, out of that 7 series, I do 1 episode in them series all the time. I do Podcast Collide more than I do anything else. But what is the next series inside of y'all's podcast? Because as you grow, it started out as a hobby. It's become a business now. You're a businessman and you're a businessman, okay?
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z said, if you know the breakdown on that, you understand what I'm saying. So what is next? What is going to be the spinoff? And what do you guys have going on in the future?
Shit. Honestly, I can't tell you right now because right now I don't know. But at the same time, you can't always tell your secrets. Sometimes it gotta be a surprise because you may say something right now, and a nigga gonna hear you, and that motherfucker gone. I can say I'm gonna make a series about doing some random shit. Next thing I know, a nigga doing the same fucking series. So I can't tell you that right now, but I do know it's gonna be successful. I tell you that much.
But we all are in agreement that there's gonna be something that spins off of this though.
Eventually,
eventually,
we can probably make some spinoff.
Like Big L's Corner, where he reads poetry on his 15-minute lunch break.
I used to read poetry to chicks, bro, and it kind of turned me down in middle school. That's why I'm so heartless right now.
Bro, damn, what episode was that? Because I had him read poetry. Actually, we had a freestyle with that shit.
You got a freestyle
because I made up a whole chick for him to spit his poetry to an episode. Damn.
And I want to thank Trevor for that little bit right there. Thank you, Trevor.
Trevor
is really amazing. We're going to do a podcast.
I forgot all about that. You got to bring Trevor on this motherfucker next time, boy.
Yeah, I definitely do want to thank Trevor because if it wasn't for him, because, like I said, we were always tactical, but that was pretty smooth right there. Y'all got to give me my props on that one.
Yeah, of course.
So I want to thank you, Trevor, for making me seem amazing, even though I'm not.
Nah, it's all love.
Yeah.
But I want us to be eventually like in a space, man. Like an actual, we have our own little office with podcasts, shit, just vibe out, microphones. Right. That's the goal, though.
And that's one thing I haven't ever asked anybody. What type of microphones do y'all use?
iPhone headphones. It sounds so clear, right?
$20.
Crazy.
Right, that's crazy. But look, I'm gonna keep it real. I got the Yeti, right? But I'm a discount freak. And I caught that joint for like $49.
Yeah, so get that discount, big dog.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pay for no $130 for no microphone. I sound the same.
I'm gonna fucking sound clear though. Yeah,
it do.
Yeah, I mean it's got some extra little bells and whistles. Let me show y'all real quick. Y'all see them extra little buttons?
Yeah.
I will say on a tip of if y'all do find one for like $49, if you turn it bi-directional, and this is just some behind the podcast joint, y'all could both be away from each other, and the sound will go this way, that way. I'm doing some shaman shit now. Hadouken, basically. You know what I'm saying? So like, I will say that that's the only thing if y'all are ever together making one. But like I said, I did the headphones. I even did it worse than that, bro. I went to Family Dollar. They had this little microphone. Listen, they had a microphone that hooked into the cell phone. So I had the cell phone like this and I had the microphone making it look like I was really talking into a mic.
Bless your heart.
That's some starter kit. Yeah, it's a starter kit.
Well, you got to think, I got to keep everything in house and keep the money tight because I don't make a lot of money. So I got to keep things a certain way so I can have a certain lifestyle. I even went to one of them bargain bins where they take the freaking pallets of the reject stuff from Amazon. I went in there and bought me my whole mic setup for everything else I do. I bought mics for $5.
Dope. Damn.
And then got a little dongle for the USB ports so I can set up a 4-man setup off the little laptop. But
that's dope.
But that's just the frugal stuff that I do. That's and dope. Anyway, getting back to the topic, I want to thank you guys for coming on. I ain't want to hold you up too long. We didn't done a long episode. I appreciate that.
Oh, no, you good, bro. Thank you for having us, bro.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you.
And another thing, I need y'all to do a real shameless plug. I need to know where people can find you guys, where they can find your podcast, and what's the best platform to listen on. Because people sleep on this. If you listen to my stuff on Apple and Spotify, that's where I'm getting my better appreciation. I don't care about Google. I don't even think Google turns into impressions or nothing when you do commercials and different things for real.
No, honestly. Shit. Yeah, you want me to say it? You want to say it?
Well, yeah, you can find my Instagram is Coolout Corner Pod Big L, and then the main one is the Coolout Corner Pod POD. That's the main Instagram page for both of us. Our podcast, of course, you just type in the Coolout Corner Podcast. It's on Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
We on Pandora. Amazon too.
Pandora.
Even though if niggas even listen to Pandora anymore,
bro, niggas paying $6 a month to not have commercials.
I like people to really crazy. But I'd rather people, listen to us if they can, on Apple because we love the ratings and the reviews. We love the reviews. Tell us what you want to hear.
We got a lot of dope
or hit us up on Instagram on what you want to hear. What do you want us to talk about? What do you think we could do be better at? I like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's a good critique. Don't come with no stupid, goofy critique because I'm gonna just straight bypass and ignore you because that's just me. Now, if it's some real good critiques and you saying this and this and this, I'm gonna listen to it. So I like people to listen on Apple. That's just me. That's just me.
Okay.
So.
And one other thing that these guys did not plug when I gave them a shameless plug, they do have the Coolout merchandise. It is located, if you go through their link tree, you will find everything you need to find. I thought these guys were going to be a little bit more professional and let you guys know about their link tree inside of their Instagram.
God. Yes, check out the Instagram Coolout Corner Pod link tree in the description in the bio. Go check us out. We have everything on there, the Coolout Corner merch YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that too. See, I put that in there, sir. Thank you very much. Apple, Spotify, whatever we're on is on there. So go to the link tree and Instagram from the Coolout Corner Pod. There you go. Yes, thank you.
And once again, sometime in the near future, this podcast will be out. We have not confirmed any dates. Me and these guys will work things out. I'll teach them about analytics and insights and different things that they don't know about to see when a good trendy time would be for this podcast to come out. Because I am what they call a trendy guy, and I like to stay trendy with my podcast. And along with you guys, I hope you guys do the same. So once again, this is JR from West Virginia and Commonplace. My other better half is somewhere in West Virginia, doing whatever she does. She will be available for whatever movie reviews we do or what other genres we decide to take over. Because here's my thing. My podcast, from this point going forward, we doing any type of show. I did a true crime show. I done everything. You got to do them all if you want to stay relevant. except for that political and religious stuff. I
That's
stay
true.
away from that. Political, religious, you got somebody for that.
Yes.
To that stuff on C-SPAN. Big L, where'd you go?
There you go.
Big L. You can't go when I'm doing the outro, bro.
I ain't going nowhere.
Bro, you moved away from the camera.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Man,
stay still. Hold on.
I that was my crowning moment right there. I just had this. It was all good right there. It was that I had it sold right there, and we could have just hit the end button.
You still live?
I know we still live. That's what's cool about the podcast collides because it's raw and uncut.
Stupid.
So next time, Big L, when you on, if I have you back on, I might just have Pork from now on and do a special segment. We're gonna do a special segment with you, Big L, called Big L's Corner.
You can't have half the band. You need the guitar nigga and the drum, the percussionist.
Hey, listen, I am going to tell y'all this though, and I'm sorry, viewers and listeners, that I'm going on further with this episode. I do have a series that just started out. Right, it's called Codependency Love Songs. Right, I did an episode with Brandon Jano. I mean, I can't pronounce his last name. Janae. No disrespect, Jano or Janae, whatever. We did Carl Thomas. I wish I had met her, right?
Oh, classic. Man, that's a classic.
So listen, classic. What I'll have to do is when y'all guys have some time free at a later date, probably in 6 weeks or so, because that's how I like to do things, to make sure y'all guys are still rocking out with each other. I will have y'all on for a Codependency Love Song. So Big L, I know you be watching all these booty shake, but you got a tender heart. You can tell you're a little.
I do.
You're a little Terry Cloth. So
damn. I know. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I'm a little bit. Just don't tell nobody.
All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to find a codependency love song, and we're going to do a show about that. Okay.
I got you.
Pork, aka Troy, formerly known as Pork. I need you to do this. I need you to find a love song too.
Steam.
It better. And listen, this is the only one that y'all cannot do. I do not want to do Tony Braxton Unbreak My Heart.
I want to do that anyway.
Big L,
I already got the song right here.
All right, Big L, you take cold showers to that song, bro. So I don't even want to hear it.
Unbreak My Heart? No, not that one. I probably blast with Bobby Brown or something.
Ain't nothing sad about Bobby Brown.
I know.
But anyway, once again, I want to thank y'all guys for coming on.
Man.
Audience, definitely make sure you check out the Coolout Corner. They got a podcast everywhere that you can listen. They also have a merchandise store. They got a nice front to it. Go to their link tree. Find everything and anything you can about these guys, because these guys are very interesting. And they have cool ass intros, like Trevor said. And that's like that's really game in the business.
Yeah.
It is.
If you got a catchy theme song, they'll stick around. Be like, oh shit, okay, I like this. And then within your first 5 minutes, if it's catchy, it's gonna hold you. You're gonna want to hear what else we're gonna talk about. So
right, because that's
come
what
and
they did
check
to
us
me.
out.
I would hear the intro and I would start doing a little something, and I'm like, I'm gonna listen to their podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna
every
sign
Sunday.
off. Every Sunday.
Out.
Every Sunday.
Thank you for having us every Sunday.
All right, guys. West Virginia Uncommonplace signing out.